No hay nada más rico que dormirse. Yo me duermo rápido. ¿Y tú? ¿Qué tan rápido te duermes? Hey guys, welcome to a new lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to conjugate reflexive verbs in Spanish, and I'm going to show you some interesting verbs that we use in daily conversation. A reflexive verb is a verb in which the subject and the object are the same person. So it's called a reflexive verb because the action reflects back to the subject. In English, you would express these actions with myself, yourself, etc. However, in Spanish, reflexive verbs are more common than in English. We use them all the time in everyday conversation. Reflexive verbs are very easy to identify. You would normally see an infinitive verb, but it has the reflexive pronoun se, se at the end. Let's review the opening example. We have the verb dormir, right? It's an infinitive, it ends with ir, all good. Now, what happens if we add se at the end of the verb? Dormirse, it becomes reflexive. So dormir would be to sleep, and dormirse would be something like to sleep oneself. I know it doesn't make sense in English, but in Spanish it's extremely common, I promise. It's very common to see reflexive verbs in the daily routine vocabulary. For example, despertarse, to wake up, bañarse, to shower, cepillarse los dientes, to brush one's teeth, etc. We have a video about daily routine in Spanish where I teach you all about these verbs. So go check it out. In this video, I want to show you other reflexive verbs so you can expand your vocabulary and sound more natural in Spanish conversations. But before I show you those verbs, I'm going to teach you how to conjugate reflexive verbs. To do so, we need to use reflexive pronouns, and they go like this with every person. Yo, me, tú, te, él, ella o usted, se, nosotros o nosotras, nos, vosotros o vosotras, os, ellos, ellas o ustedes, se. Let's go with our first reflexive verb, and it's going to be aburrirse, to get bored. To conjugate the reflexive verb, we get rid of se, use the reflexive pronoun, and conjugate the verb as you would normally do it. I'm going to show you how to conjugate this verb in the present tense and in the past tense for the first, second, and third person, because they're the ones you're going to be using the most. In the present tense, it goes like this. Yo me aburro. Me, reflexive pronoun, aburro, conjugation of the verb. We got rid of se and we conjugated it. Tú te aburres. Él o ella se aburre. In the past tense, yo me aburrí, tú te aburriste, él, ella se aburrió. And this is the preterite tense. Let's see some examples. Vámonos de aquí. Me estoy aburriendo. We're using the present continuous here. Let's get out of here. I'm getting bored. Me estoy aburriendo, which is equivalent to the ing in English. Tú te aburres muy rápido. You get bored easily. Ella nunca se aburre. She never gets bored. So see, we got rid of se and conjugated the verb with the reflexive pronoun depending on the person. Simple. Let's see another interesting verb. Distraerse, to get distracted. In the present tense, yo me distraigo, tú te distraes, él o ella se distrae. In the past tense, preterite tense, yo me distraje, tú te distrajiste, él, ella se distrajo. I know that this conjugation can be kind of complicated with a J there, with the jota. So a tip is to break down the word. So, distraje, distrajiste. That way it's easier to get it. So let's see some examples. Perdón, me distraje. ¿Qué me dijiste? Sorry, I got distracted. What did you say to me? Te distrajiste y enviaste el correo equivocado. You got distracted and sent the wrong email. Él se distrae demasiado. Es increíble. He gets distracted a lot. It's unbelievable. Next verb is going to be cansarse, to get tired. In the present tense, yo me canso, tú te cansas, él o ella se cansa. In the past tense or preterite tense, yo me cansé, tú te cansaste, él o ella se cansó. Examples. Ya me cansé de esta situación. I got tired of this situation. ¿Ya te cansaste? No hemos caminado nada.
Did you get tired already? We haven't walked at all.
Ella no corre porque se cansa rápido. She doesn't run because she gets tired easily. Quererse, to love oneself. In the present tense, yo me quiero, tú te quieres, él o ella se quiere. In the past tense, yo me quise. Hopefully we don't have to use this tense, but just for the sake of information, yo me quise, tú te quisiste, él, ella se quiso. Example, yo me quiero mucho. I love myself a lot. ¿Tú te quieres? Do you love yourself? Ella se quiere. Por eso decidió terminar esa relación que ya no le hacía bien. She loves herself, and that's why she decided to end that relationship that was no longer good for her. And for this context, we can also use the verb amarse, which means the same. In Spanish, we have both querer and amar for to love. In the present tense, yo me amo, tú te amas, él o ella se ama. In the past tense, yo me amé, hopefully we don't have to use this one, tú te amaste, él o ella se amó. Preocuparse, to get worried. In the present tense, yo me preocupo, tú te preocupas, él o ella se preocupa. In the past tense, yo me preocupé, tú te preocupaste, él o ella se preocupó. Examples. Me preocupo por ti. I worry about you. But this one is also said like I care about you. So if someone tells you, me preocupo por ti, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It means I care about you. I want you to be okay. Te preocupas demasiado. Necesitas relajarte. You worry too much. You need to relax. Él se preocupa por su familia. He cares about his family. So a little bit of pay attention to the context situation. Relajarse, to get relaxed. In the present tense, yo me relajo, tú te relajas, él o ella se relaja. In the past tense, yo me relajé, tú te relajaste, él o ella se relajó. Example, yo me relajo tomando una ducha. I get relaxed by taking a shower. ¿Te relajas alguna vez? Do you ever relax? Ella se relajó con el trabajo y no lo terminó a tiempo. She got too relaxed with the task and didn't finish it on time. It also works in this context. Divertirse, to have fun. In the present tense, yo me divierto, tú te diviertes, él o ella se divierte. In the past tense, yo me divertí, tú te divertiste, él o ella se divirtió. Examples. Gracias por invitarme a la fiesta. Me divertí mucho. Gracias por invitarme a la fiesta. Me divertí mucho. Thank you for inviting me to the party. I had a lot of fun. ¿Cómo te fue en tu cita? ¿Te divertiste? How did your date go? Did you have fun? Ella se divierte con cualquier cosa. No deja morir a su niña interior. She has fun with anything. She doesn't let her inner child die. Enfermarse, to get sick. In the present tense, yo me enfermo, tú te enfermas, él o ella se enferma. In the past tense, yo me enfermé, tú te enfermaste, él o ella se enfermó. No pude ir a tu fiesta. Me enfermé. I couldn't make it to your party. I got sick. Recuerdo que te enfermaste la semana pasada. I remember you got sick last week. Él se enferma con frecuencia. He gets sick often. And now as a bonus, I'm going to teach you something about the position of the reflexive pronoun. When you want to tell someone what to do, so you're going to use the imperative mode, you need to put the reflexive pronoun at the end of the verb, not before the verb how we were doing. Check this out. Quiérete un poco. Termina esa relación. Love yourself a little. End that relationship. A bit harsh, so use that example wisely. Amiga, báñate. Hueles raro. Friend, take a shower. You smell funny. Relájate. Has trabajado demasiado. Relax. You have worked too much. So notice that we have been putting the reflexive pronoun te at the end of the verb because we're telling someone what to do. We're using the imperative mode. So, telling someone what to do, the reflexive pronoun te goes at the end and not before the verb. Okay? See those examples again. Quiérete, báñate, relájate. And it works like that with all the verbs. Okay, and those were all the verbs I had for you today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you like what you saw and what did you learn. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to take a second of your time to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who wants to learn Spanish as much as you do. Bye!